Hey lovelies! Okay, so like a lot of the world right now, I am of course glued to CNN trying to figure out who is going to take the White House this year. It's sad to think that there is even a race when it comes to someone like Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. I mean, really? But really? Give your head a shake, America. Give your head a shake. This shouldn't even be a competition. The fact that he is showing up high in these polls, hello, what the fuck are you thinking? Y'all need to lay off the drugs, the caffeine, the alcohol, and the pot. Sober the fuck up. Hashtag sober the fuck up. Because this is just, I mean, this is just unbelievable. Unbelievable, America. Anyhow, I want to, listen, one of the reasons I'm so invested in this election this year is not just because of GLBTIQQ rights and the xenophobia that Donald Trump has sort of, speckled around like pepper on some fucking mashed potatoes. But, I have two nieces, and yes, we're Canadian. However, whether we like to believe it or not, what happens in America does affect us. And apparently my computer needs to restart. It's got to update apparently. But whatever happens in America does affect us in Canada. Actually, whatever happens in America affects the world. And listen, 8 years ago when Barack Obama was elected president, it was a historic moment because of the fact that his being elected president allowed younger minority men to dream that they could one day be president of the United States. I mean, up until then, it was an all-white male boys club. And then Barack Obama broke the sort of, I don't want to say glass ceiling because that's more of a female type thing, but he definitely did break the sort of the rules. I'm going to say the rules because it was white, and then Barack Obama. So it was kind of amazing. I mean, I remember crying when Barack Obama was elected president. I also remember crying when Halle Berry won an Oscar. But, I mean, shut up. Don't judge me. But the idea that Hillary Clinton has even made it this far is kind of amazing. Even if she doesn't win, fingers crossed that she does, because I know y'all don't want a Cheeto running your fucking country. I can just imagine, oh my God, the day if Donald Trump gets elected president and he moves in, if the Chester Cheeto guy runs across the front lawn of the White House as a prank, that would be fucking hilarious. I'm just saying. Just saying. Cheetos, there's your little, for your commercial. But yeah, so, I mean, the idea that Hillary Clinton has even made it this far is amazing. Her even making it to running is amazing. The idea that she is this close to the presidency, even more amazing. What is happening right now is little girls around the world are dreaming bigger. When you ask children what they want to be, boys in the United States will say the president. Girls will say a doctor or a lawyer. But not many of them say president. I can guarantee you that is about to change. Even if Hillary doesn't win, God forbid, even if she doesn't win, I believe that little girls in the United States of America will now start to believe that they can become the president of the United States. And when asked as a child what they want to be, I believe within all of my heart that they will say president. I'm going to continue watching this. I'm going to make sure that this video is live tonight. It could be around 1 o'clock in the morning, but it will go live tonight, assuming that we find out who the winner is. So, yeah. let's, it just said that Clinton has won 271 votes, and Trump was at something or other. Woo! Let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna watch it, and I hope you're watching it as well. Remember this one very important thing. If you didn't vote, if you didn't go out to vote, if you didn't vote early, shut your fucking mouth about who wins. You don't have a say anymore. You had an opportunity to decide who was going to be the president of the United States, and you sat there going, well, my vote doesn't count. So you have to live with whoever wins. That's the way it is. I hope that it's Hillary Clinton, and if it's Donald Trump, I have a couch here for any of my American friends that decide that they want to leave the country. Just saying.
What started out, it was really interesting when you think back to 5 o'clock this afternoon and 6 o'clock. Kellyanne Conway earlier in the day on another network had given an interview sort of saying that they hadn't gotten it.
Oh, my nose is itchy. Really, America? Really? But really? I mean, you did this to yourself. You really did. You have no one to blame but you. And, yeah. It is now 2:20 a.m. I just got back from Woody's, hanging out with my friend Khalid. And, I mean, we were even watching it there at the bar. I've never experienced, even when Obama was running, I never experienced this sort of like, fascination with the, election. Sorry, I don't know why I'm brain farting on words right now. It is super late and I'm usually in bed right now. But I wanted to stay up as late as possible to see who won. And it appears as though the White House will now be named Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, and an Oompa Loompa will be in it. You know, I had a conversation with someone tonight at the bar, and they said something really, really silly. And they were like, okay, girl, you keep talking. Okay, go. And I was talking about the election, and I was like, just quoting stuff from CNN. And I was like, let me guess. You're one of those ignorant people that don't think that what happens in the States affects us. And he was like, well, it doesn't. And I was like, yes, it does. They don't call us North America for nothing. And I'm really grateful because the very, very handsome and very distracting bartender at Woody's was sort of chimed in and was like, actually, it affects the world, because it does. Whoever the next United States president is, it affects the world, not just the United States. I mean, I get it. You're like the center of the universe. But hello, wake up. A, Canadians don't live in fucking igloos. And B, your next president, I mean, maybe we're a little like, I mean, Justin Trudeau's kind of the hottest thing on the planet, or one of the hottest things on the planet. He'd be a little hotter if he grew a beard. I'm just saying. Or maybe he has one. Just saying. I'm kidding. But, I mean, maybe we're just like a little bit jaded because our prime minister is so beautiful and your president, Obama, was beautiful, and Donald Trump, well, I mean, at the height of my alcohol and drug addiction, I believe that I've thrown up things that looked better than Donald Trump. I mean, I'm paraphrasing and quoting, I mean, whatever I am, and Sorry, so you're seeing this here behind me, but I'm actually seeing it on my phone in front of me. So that's why you keep seeing me look down. Yeah, so America, you in trouble, girl. Just saying. I don't know. Oh, I think that, so I think Trump is arriving right now. That's why people are sort of going bananas. Let's hear what they're saying, shall we?
All those people that you named, how's it going to deal with John McCain and these others?
The same way Ronald Reagan dealt with it. That you mount the political troops to get their support, or you go around them.
Jeffrey, will it matter in terms of his leverage if he doesn't win the popular vote? If he loses the national popular vote?
The president of the United States is the president of the United States.
But in terms of claiming the mandate and influencing people who may not want to vote for him.
George W. Bush
suffered.
had those, lost the popular vote. He was a pretty powerful president.
Let me make a criticism of the Democrats, though, because you're.
Okay, so the idea that Trump is being compared to a Bush, that should be scary enough to think about. So I'm going to say this, and to all of my American friends, no, you cannot come to Canada. You cannot immigrate to Canada. You did this to yourself. You need to fix this yourself. I'm just saying. I mean, this is like, I just, I think that when President Barack Obama was elected president of the United States of America, I think that what happened there was a shift in the ideology of Americans of color and of Latin descent, etc., for them to allow to dream just a little bit bigger, that they could actually be. I don't know how many young black children or young Latino children you could have asked 10 years ago if they wanted to be president, how many of them would have said yes. But now I believe that there is a huge change in that, and I think that Obama brought that on. I think that with Trump possibly being elected president, still fingers crossed there's a miracle somewhere, I think that with him being elected president, I think that it's like the Brexit thing. I don't think that people believe it. I don't think that it's what people really wanted, but it's happening, and now we have to deal with it. I think with regards to Hillary Clinton, I think that, let's be honest, systematically we have told little girls that all they are good for is being a housewife, and all they are good for is being there for the man. It's always behind every great man there's a great woman. Why isn't it beside every great man there's a great woman? Why are they not equal? Why is the woman put behind? I think that, the demographic when it comes to children and asking them what they want to be when they grow up, young boys almost always will say president or something of the sort. Young girls will say a doctor or a lawyer or a teacher. I think that with Hillary Clinton getting as far as she has, I think that that might change. That sort of dynamic might change. And little girls might actually believe that they can become president. Because let's face it, she fought a great fight, and she is where she is for a reason. And even if she doesn't win, the reality of it is that she got this far. Do you understand that? There are people out there that are going to be like, oh, the glass is half empty, the glass is half full. Why does it matter whether the glass is half empty or half full? Let's just discuss the fact that there is something in the glass. And by that I mean she worked as hard as she has to get to where she is, to prove to little girls all over the world that you too can do anything you put your mind to. It's sad to think that America isn't ready for a female president. I mean, you've only had so many, honey. And you can't have one woman? One woman? With all of the hate and xenophobia that has come from Donald Trump and this jackass on camera right now, this Corey Lewandowski, who is obviously another bully because he wouldn't even let the other guy talk for like a second. Like the guy, anyone that I can't even. So I am going to sign off on this. Clinton needs 55 more electoral votes to become the next president of the United States of America. And Trump needs, I think, 23. Well, this is me signing off. I can't, I am going to finish this in the morning once we find out who is the president of the United States of America. And, yeah, I'm going to sign off and we will finish this in the morning. I can't even believe that it's this close. I can't. Oh, this is I just like, did you see that? Did you see the look on my face? I was just like, oh. So they're projecting that he will take Wisconsin, which is another 10 electoral votes, and that will put him at 257, meaning he will only need another 13 to become the next president of the United States. This is a scary, scary night, America. We'll finish this up in the morning. It's Wednesday, November 9th, and the President of the United States is Donald Trump. Saying those words. President Donald Trump. Oh, he has grabbed America by the pussy. Oh God. I can't, I can't. You know what? So I watched his acceptance speech last night, and I have to say something. He seemed really calm and sort of pulled together. Mr. I don't use a teleprompter was using 2 teleprompters. And I think that the teleprompters actually told him when to turn his head, because he'd be like reading and be like, da 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 da. Oh. Da 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 da. Oh. Right? Okay, fine. But you want to know the worst thing about his speech was how well he spoke of Hillary Clinton. Saying that she did a service to the country and that the country owed her a debt for her years of service. Didn't you say the exact opposite during your presidential election? Like, didn't you say the exact opposite? That she belonged in jail, that you were gonna get a special committee and have her indicted. America, you in trouble, girl. I'm just saying. And his speech about every American needs to come together and I will be a president for all of the Americans. Yeah, it's gonna be great. You'll see it's gonna be great. It's gonna happen. All the Americans. So you mean the women who've been raped and need an abortion, who may now be subject to a criminal case if your government overturns Wade versus Roe, right? And all of the LGBT people and all of the blacks and Hispanics, Latinos that you said racist and hurtful remarks to. So those are included in your America, because I don't think they're included in Mike Pence's America, where he said a statement about how, and Jesus Christ, could Mike Pence get any fucking whiter? I mean, come on. That man is so white he could make Michael Jackson look black. I'm just saying. But, you know, Mike Pence said that the whole transgender issue was a county thing. No. Part of the Constitution of the American people says that every person is protected and has a right to a certain value of life. Which means when a school says to a transgender kid they can't use a certain bathroom, they need to know that their government will stand up for them. Listen, let's hope somehow, some way that Donald Trump does do some good. I fear, though, if Donald Trump treats America like he has his businesses, y'all are gonna go bankrupt several times. I have never been so proud to sing "O Canada" in my life. In my life! And you thought putting an American flag on your knapsack when you were backpacking around the world was a bad thing before. Wait till now. Here's what I imagine. I imagine Canadian flag iron-ons are gonna go up in sales in America, because Americans are going to be putting those on their bags all over. Those little name tag things that'll have Canadian maple leaves on them. But I mean, oh my God. I wish you all the very best. I hope that this is not World War III or anything like that. Yeah, President Trump. Oh my God. Oh my God. up on that thing. She looked terrified. Oh my God. Walking up with him. And they kept that poor kid up till 3 in the morning parading him around like the normal one. And where was Tiffany? Am I the only one that didn't see her? Just saying. Wow. I am going to sign off now and do my best to continue to stay sober. As always, don't forget to leave your comment below with regards to the American election, whether you believe Trump will be a good president or not, whether you are upset at the results. Yeah, leave your comment below and we'll talk about it. Please keep your comments respectful, because as you all know, I approve comments before they're posted, and any sort of like ignorant or rude comments with regards to either of the president hopefuls will be deleted, and you will most likely be blocked, because I won't deal with negativity on my page. Let's keep it positive and keep it open, and yeah. So leave your comment below. Don't forget to share this video with your friends, family, and your American friends and family. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I will catch you all on the flip side. Bye.